say living life is free, I'll have to deny, 'cause every day I pay the price.
You really should be careful. No, truly, you gotta watch out because it's some ways you're gonna be affecting yourself, and in the moment it's hard to realize that, but it really seems like you're doing the opposite. But truly, I mean it. I wholeheartedly mean this when I say it. You gotta be careful because you're vulnerable, and there's no way you're not there because everyone is there. And I think it's a pretty common thing to do. And we're going to speak about that thing. But before that, welcome to the Complicated But Kind of Simple podcast. I'm here again with another video for you guys. And if you like it, comment, subscribe, leave a like. Anyways, let's get right into it. It's going to be about advice. And before I say this about advice, this is not to be used in, how do I say this? This is what I do. Okay? Don't be coming at me saying that, oh, I needed to do the complete opposite of what you said. Because maybe you're right. Which is why this is what I'm trying to do. This is the advice I give myself, not to other people. It's what I do. Anyways, it's going to be over advice you get from other people, weirdly enough, you know. And the biggest place is on YouTube that I'm going to speak about. Because personally, before I get into YouTube advice, I feel that advice that you get from friends and family, and when I say friends, I mean true friends, is inherently going to be a lot better. Maybe not in specific knowledge, but being able to connect with you and slow things down and use as a tool. Whereas when you look something up online, it's just information. And with people, it's more than just raw information. There's some connection there. There's banter. There's a real making of ideas, and this like relieves more stress. And just seeing people is generally good in a lot of situations. But what ends up happening is you'll have something wrong. It doesn't even have to be anything wrong. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to understand, and you don't know what to do. So what do? You go on YouTube and you Google, let's say, how to ride a skateboard, you know, how to ollie. And it's great because it's giving you the facts, shows you how to do it, shows you people who's doing it, shows you steps to do it. Here's the problem. You may go, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know squat about skateboarding personally. Like, I don't know how to ride, but what I do know is that riding a skateboard is difficult, and just because you can jump a skateboard does not mean you're gonna be able to do a bunch of tricks. And I'm about 95% sure you're better off going and riding the actual skateboard and getting used to it than you are trying to start off with doing tricks over and over and over and over. And you may go online and you may find advice for what you want, and it may be good, but it's not necessarily the advice you need. So I know just because it's a YouTube video doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong, and just because it's a person's advice doesn't necessarily mean it is right. But what I am saying is that personally, I feel that it's almost weird in a video. It's like stating, and when you really want something, when you really want the outcome or the solution, from a video, you'll just want to grab it and take it and go. While if you want advice from a person, you think about it more and there's a conversation. And going and getting advice online is great, and I believe in it. But also, because you're only getting facts, it's not that it can't be helpful, but you're more inclined to take it the wrong way, possibly misunderstand, because this person is just putting out a message, and what you may not know is, oh, you're better off spending 10 hours trying to ride your skateboard and spending 1 hour trying to learn how to kickflip. Or I don't know how long it takes. Let's just say it takes an hour, because I'm sure it takes a lot longer than 1 hour to learn how to kickflip. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I digress. You're better off doing things a certain way than you are just grabbing the answer. And with people, people are trying to help these like friends and family, so they're going to be able to see what you're lacking, and it's more specific. That is another reason also. Specific things can be the next step, Oh, I saw how you couldn't turn very well, man, so why don't you work on that instead of doing the next step that you think you need to learn to do for an ollie. And personally, I fall in this trap where I'll be online, I'll look something up, and my mindset is just answer. But what you gotta realize is the person's mindset of the video, the person who makes the video has a mindset too, and their mindset may be to make money, their mindset might be to try to help the most people they can, their mindset might be to make the most effective YouTube video. You have no idea. You have absolutely zilch idea, and you probably will never be able to get down to the true reason for that advice. And therefore, it's going to be difficult to truly take all that information effectively and use it and implement it, So what's the best thing to do? Well, first thing is, usually I have found it doesn't matter what source I'm getting information from, I rather get it from 2 people than 1, or 4 or 5 than 1, because let's say a certain person is an expert in a certain area, so all their information is valid, and when it comes to that subject, so they're giving you all this advice and this and that, but the truth is it's not. They may mess up in one part, or they may have an opinion that they write off as a fact. Whatever it is, you won't be able to tell, and that is where it's difficult to tell. In that moment, it's going to be difficult because of your emotions. Maybe you want to hear something, maybe you feel a certain way. Personally, I feel like a lot of content on YouTube is made for you to have a problem, for them to solve it, and for you to come back. Like they give you like a half solution, or they give you a way to solve the problem you have, but not the next problem that they may know you have. And it's a really common tactic, and it works. Therefore, I think it's good to be wary about what you want, what this person is telling you, trying to verify your source. And if you know it's verified, no matter what, even if it's not, then you should definitely do this. But if it is verified, then really think about it. Does it make sense? Is there a logical step by step till there's a conclusion. And it's really difficult in the moment when you're just trying to get information to grab and go. And sometimes there is a need for that. But generally, I think you're better off slowing down and really thinking about what is being said. What do you want out of it? And if it makes sense, is it credible? Because there's nothing wrong with getting advice online. In fact, I've done it for almost most of my life at this point. Therefore, I'm not going to say don't do it, because there's a market there for a reason, and it helps people for a reason. It's out there. I get it. But especially on really, truly complex issues, political topics, self-help, when it comes to like yourself as a person, emotional help, finding things out about yourself or other people, things that aren't just facts. Even facts and statistics can be moved in ways to make you think a certain way about them. All of it is so easy to just grab that information or advice or what you're looking for and grab and go. And it's much better off for you to be objective and to really try to think about it, because, you know, I get it. You just want the info. Just give me what I need to know, and I'll go. I appreciate doing business. You got a view. I got the information. But complex issues, you got to be realistic with yourself, because that's the only way you're going to help yourself. And that's by being honest about that. I'm probably not going to figure this out now, and this one video is most likely not going to be the thing that's going to just change everything, and therefore I should have probably looked somewhere else, slow down, look how to implement it. Whatever you need to do, just slow down and do it, you know? Anyways, that is going to be my advice to myself, and hopefully you can gain some knowledge over it, about advice. And if you like it, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to keep trying to make content for y'all and for myself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and cheers.